So I'm going to show you why it's good to know what your clothes and shoes are made of. So these tap shoes are not worn a lot. However, when you flip over the shoe, you'll see this thing that says genuine leather with a little hide. This stamp, the reference is only to the sole. It's like this part of the shoe. This is the only part that's actual leather. Top of this shoe is not real leather. It is like a knit fabric underneath with like a polyurethane leather-like coating on top. So even though these shoes are fairly new-ish, like just not worn a whole lot is what I mean by new. After not being worn, all of this top part, all of this material, it dries out, causing this to disintegrate. That is because these urethane coatings on knit fabric, they become very brittle over time. Okay, so the bonds that, not to get super technical, but basically over time, they will all start to flake off like this, right? So that is why it's good to know not only what the bottoms of your shoes are made of, but what the actual shoe is made of. Some of it, I will say, the manufacturers of these shoes intentionally make the shoes hard to identify what the materials are, because as you can see on this one, it says leather on the bottom. But if you look inside here, it'll say leather sole, materials man-made. I think there's something that's rubbed off there, but this is the man-made. This is that part. Okay. By comparison, I actually have a pair of shoes that is a little older than this pair that are 100% leather. And these are a little bit, actually, I think a little bit older, but they are all leather. The parts that are not leather, such as this heel, the inside of the heel is not plastic. The inside is like the sole is leather, everything inside of it is leather. You know, one easy way to see if it's true leather or chicken nugget of fabric is it is still pliable. I have not worn these in many years, but these are fabulous. They are all leather. One of the reasons why it's worth paying a little extra for well-made leather shoes is that they will last a lot longer, and you're going to spend probably about the same price buying 2 or 3 pairs of shoes that are going to eventually disintegrate as you would just buying the one pair of nice leather shoes. So there you go. So when I push down on any part of the shoe, because it is from a contiguous leather hide, it's not attached to like a knit fabric, you get a shoe that is durable. I think I've replaced the laces a couple of times. But yeah, they're great. It's so disappointing to see companies like Dan Shoes waste their customers' money on terrible materials.